Nobody knows who I am. I'm usually Mario Cuomo. This is the first time I'm George Pataki. Stand by, soon I'll be David Patterson. But that's it. Let's give Bill Farber a big round of applause and thank him for all the great work that he's done. And Senator Betty Little, besides not knowing who I am, she is a fantastic representative for the North Country. Let's give her a round of applause. Brian Wells, the entire coordinating team, Mr. McKenna, thank you so much. This has been a great, great 3 days on every imaginable scale. Let's give them a round of applause. And we couldn't have had a better cap to the entire event than having Mayor Mike Bloomberg up here and his team. Not only, and plus, by the way, we had special intelligence on the mayor's preparation for today. I don't want you to think they just came up today and that's all they got in the raft. Weeks and weeks of training, weeks and weeks of practice. They almost closed down the entire city administration. It's true. Nothing happened in the city except rafting practice for this. You're going to see their chiseled features. Let's ask them to stand. Frank Barry, Deputy Mayor Linda Gibbs, Rob Goldrich, Susan Foote, Chris Cottingham, stand up. Let's give them a round of applause and thank them for being here. And Mayor Mike Bloomberg, he is, as always there to help a neighbor. He's always ready to help. He's always ready to step up, and he stepped up. He took the day today. We appreciate him. You've done a tremendous benefit for this entire region today, and we thank him. Mayor Mike Bloomberg, thank you very much. We had a lot of fun. We had, yesterday on the River Mayor, we had the State Senate had a raft. They actually paddled very well. It took them a while to get down the river, though, because they had Jeff Klein that was having them paddle to the left, and then they had Joe Griffo having them paddle to the right. So they actually went twice the distance that everyone else went. Today we had another raft of the New York State Assembly, which is nice. They paddle very quickly, but they stop off in the Assembly because they have to conference. But they also win the award for trash talking. No, they really do. Give them a round. Assemblyman Keith Wright was trash talking. Trash talk he brought from New York City, but it had never been heard on the Hudson before. No, really. The squirrels were stunned into silence. I don't know if you noticed, I'm going down the river. But give the New York State Assembly a big round of applause. We had a lot of members from the press who were here, literally from all over the state, but also all over the country. And we had people from Taiwan, we had people from the UK who were here, so we had a number of press rafts. Yesterday, Mr. Mayor, you won't be surprised, the press raft came in dead last, actually. Their complaint was they were weighed down by the amount of beer that they had in the raft, which is not really a good excuse. It explains their reporting, but it's not really a good excuse for river rafting. But let's give them a round of applause. So we had a lot of fun, but this is also serious business. It's about the business of the state. It's about the economy. It's about creating jobs, and it's about creating jobs in upstate New York, which has been a challenge for many, many years. We've made great progress. We're making even better progress. And tourism has a lot of benefit for upstate New York. We're on the increase. It's a $100 billion business in the state of New York, $100 billion. It went up 6% last year, and I believe that is just the beginning. because all we have to do is show people the benefits we have in upstate New York. They just don't know what we have. We are underexposed. And when they see it, when they get it, they're going to come back and back and back, because there is no place like upstate New York, not only in this country, but on this globe. We have everything. And the more we get out that news, the better for upstate New York. We are working very hard to do that. We have an increased tourism budget in the state. We're now spending $60 million in advertising, and it's a great investment. And we have a great new advertisement that we're going to show you now that is going to feature just the Adirondacks. It's going to be shown in the state. It's going to be shown across the country. It's going to be shown with over $1 million in advertising dollars, so we think it's going to make a difference. And you'll get a sneak preview right now if the technology works. All our local neighbors who worked so hard to put this on. We thank all our friends who came from literally all around the state to be with us over these 3 days and to get out the word about the treasure that we have here in the North Country and the Adirondacks. We thank Mayor Bloomberg and his team especially today for coming up and joining with us. One of the beauties of this state that I get to experience as governor that not all of you can fully appreciate every day. This state, at the end of the day, the people of this state just have a sense of community and a sense of caring and a sense of being a good neighbor like no other people I've ever met. And whether it's in bad times or good times, they are always a phone call away, and they always rise to the occasion. Came down the Indian River, ended in the Hudson River, 250 miles to the south. That's New York City. That Hudson River is just a great metaphor for the way we're all connected. It goes from the northern part of the state all the way to New York City. The same water runs through our veins. We're all New Yorkers, and we want downstate New York to know the beauty of upstate New York. Upstate, downstate, we're all one family, and that's what we saw this weekend. Thank you, and God bless you. It was my pleasure to be part of it.